Hi everyone! Today we are diving into one of the most important real life topics in IB Math, loans and annuities. And whether you're on standard level or high level, you'll need to understand how to use your GDC to calculate repayments, future values, interest rates, uh, and so on, and we'll get through free annuity problems and free loan problems from easy to hard. And let's get started. Okay, so these are the things from my GDC. I have Casio FX 9860G11, and it doesn't matter whether you have Casio, T-Spire, or other allowed GDC, you will have the same things. And quick reminder, what signifies what. So N stands for time, I percent stands for interest rate, PV, that's present value, then we have PMT, so payments, each month or each year, like additional payments. Then we have future value, then we have P/Y, it stands for, it's connected to the N, whether we write our N in months or in years. If we give our N in years, we have P/Y just one. And if we give our N in months or compounding periods, we have to connect it with P/Y, and C/Y it's just compounding periods. But you will see how it works when we will solve our problem 1. So N is time. We have 2 years, so for now we can leave it like this. Then we have E%, so annual interest rate is 3.6. Then we have present value. We don't really have our present value because Alex deposits 150 at the end of each month. He has no starting money, so we will leave it as just 0. Then we have PMT, and PMT are monthly payments, so we write minus 150 because this money leaks out of his let's say wallet, so we have to include minus. Then we have future value. We are looking for it, so we leave it as 0. And then we have P/Y and C/Y. We have compounded monthly, so for sure C/Y is 12, and P/Y is also 12, but we have to include it into our N, so also 12, 2 years times 12, because we have compounded monthly, so it's also connected because our interest rate, we earn it every month, so it's like this. And then we have to click future value on our GDC, and we will have answer, and our answer is 3,726.98. Now we have to deal with problem number 2. Marfa is deciding between two savings plans, and we have plan A and plan B, and we have to calculate the future value for both plans and then decide which plan gives a better return. As usual, we have to rewrite our symbols from our compound interest from GDC, and it's also very helpful to highlight all the information that we will type into our GDC. So let's underline them. Okay, and now we have to just write our information into GDC, but firstly we can write it in here. So for plan A, we have n equals 5 years, but we have to also include the information about compounding periods. And we have 5 years, we have 4.5% per annum compounded monthly. So we also have to include this information, and compounded monthly means that we have to multiply our 5 by 12 months, and we can also write it here 12 and here 12. Interest rate is simply 4.5%. We don't need to write percent because we already have it here. Then we have present value, and present value is 0 because we don't have starting money, but we have PMT, so it's minus 200 because plan A says that we have to pay 200 monthly, so each month. And future value is 0 because we are looking for it, and we can write the things for the second plan. So yeah, we have n equals 5 because we have 5 years, and we have compounding periods compounded annually, so it's like times 1, so we don't really need to write it, we can just leave it as 5. Then we have interest rate 5, present value 0 because we don't have any money at the beginning. Then we have PMT, so minus 2,400. We are looking for future value, so future value is 0, and P/Y and C/Y, they are just 1 because we have compounded annually, so our interest rate, we earn money from our interest rate annually, not monthly but annually, so we leave it as 1. And if you calculated it correctly by typing all those information into your GDC, you will have these answers, and we have also the question which plan gives a better return, so we can see that plan A, because it gives us a higher return, so it's better. And also, if you have any doubts about this P/Y and C/Y, because I know that my students during tutoring have some problems with it, C/Y always stands for compounding periods. So when we have compounded monthly, it is 12. If we have compounded quarterly, it's 4, and if it is compounded annually, we have C/Y equals 1. But P/Y is about compounding periods as well as those payments. If we, in plan A, if we pay $200 monthly, so we pay it 12 times a year. So it's more connected with our payments, and C/Y with compounding periods. So you can remember it like this. So now we will deal with problem number 3, and you can write the question by your own, and I will underline the most important information, so the amount of money, time, deposits, monthly deposits, interest rate, compounding periods, and what we need to calculate is deposit each month. So monthly deposits. As usual, we start with time, and we have 6 years, and for now we can leave it like this. Then we have interest rate 6%, so we just write 6. Then we have present value. We have no starting money, so we leave it as 0. PMT, we are looking for it, so we also leave it as 0. Future value is $80,000 because we would like to have it after 6 years. So we're looking for monthly deposits that will give us this amount of money. So it's like this, and then we have P/Y and C/Y. C/Y is for sure 12 because we have compounded monthly, and P/Y is also 12 because we have monthly deposits, but we need to also include it into our time, so times 6 times 12, and now we can find our PMT. So if you calculated it correctly, our answer is this, and minus means that the money leaks out of our wallet to pay for something. So don't worry about minus, it's always like this. Now we will move to the loans, and we will start with problem number 1, and you can read the question by your own, and I will underline the most important information. So amount of money, time, interest rate, and compounding periods. And in A, we have to calculate monthly repayment. And monthly repayment for a loan, it's just PMT. So we're looking for PMT, so we know that it equals to 0. We have also loan which equals 2,400, so it's our present value with a plus sign, but we don't need to write it, and it's our injection. It's an injection to our wallet, so it's with a plus sign. So it's basically 2,400. We have a loan for 1 year, so our N is 1, but times 12, because we are looking for the monthly repayments. So also P/Y it's 12 because it's connected to our repayment or deposit periods. And then we have interest rate, so 6. We have future value. Future value is 0 because we have to repay our loan. So so at the end we need to have 0. So future value is 0, and C/Y it's 12 because we have compounded monthly. And now we need to calculate PMT, and if you calculated it correctly, it equals to minus 206 and 56. In B, we have to calculate the total amount paid. So we know that Tom, his monthly repayment is minus 206, 56, and he has to pay it for 1 year, but every month. So we just multiply it by 12. So it equals to minus 2,478 and 72 cents. So the total amount that he has to pay is $2,478.72. And of course, it's a higher amount that he borrowed, because we know that we have to pay our loan, repay it with interest, so it's higher. And in point C, we have to calculate how much interest did he pay. So our loan was 2,400, and we have to repay this amount of money. And don't worry about minus, it's just information for us that we have to, that it leaks out of our wallet. So minus stays for it, but now we can write it like this, that our amount of repayment minus our loan, and it is simply 78.72, and our units, so use dollars. Problem number 2 is very similar to the previous problem, and we have some information, and in A we have to find Anna's monthly repayment. So she took a loan, and we have to calculate PMT, because monthly repayment is just PMT. So we can leave it as 0 because we are looking for it. And N time equals 3 years, but we have a monthly repayment, so times 12. Because we repaid every month for 3 years. Then we have interest. It's just 5%, so we leave it as 5. Present value is 10,000 because she has a loan for 10,000. So it's an injection to her wallet. So it's 10,000, and future value is just 0 because we need to repay it. And P/Y is 12 because we have monthly repayments, and C/Y it's 12 because we have compounded monthly. And we have to calculate PMT, and if you calculated it correctly, it's minus 299.71, and of course dollars. And in point B, we have to calculate total interest she pays. So of course we have to take our PMT, so minus $299.71 times, and she pays it for 3 years, but every month. So our PMT times 3 years, and also times 12 months. So she needs to pay $10,789.56, and the total interest that she pays is basically our repayment minus our loan, so just 10 4,000, and it is of course $789.56. In problem number 3, in A, we also have to calculate the monthly repayment, taking into consideration that we have a loan for $12,000. So present value is 12,000. N equals 4 years, but we have monthly repayments, so times 12. Interest rate is 4.8. PMT, we are looking for it, so it is 0. Future value is of course 0 because we have to repay our loan, and P/Y and C/Y both are 12 because C/Y is compounding periods and we have compounded monthly, and P/Y is 12 because we have monthly repayments. And we need to calculate PMT, and it is minus $275.27. In B, we have to calculate after 2 years how much of the loan has been paid off. So we just change our time, that is 2 years times 12, because we still need to repay it monthly, and interest rate stays the same, present value also the same, and we also need to type our PMT that we received from A, because now we know how much we need to repay. So it's minus 275.27. Future value is 0 because we are looking for after 2 years how much money we already paid off. So it's 0, and P/Y is 12 and C/Y is also 12, and we're looking for the future value, and the future value is minus $6,287.21, and it's with minus because it has leaked out from our wallet because we repaid it. I've also prepared 2 problems for HL, and you can read the question by your own, and we have to calculate how many months will it take. So a person just want to accumulate $40,000, investing $500 per month, and we have given interest rate and compounding periods. So a person invests 500 per month. So it's our PMT, and with minus because it leaks out. We have interest rate 5.4. We have compounded monthly, so C/Y it's 12, and our person wants to accumulate $40,000. So future value is 40,000, and also we have P/Y equals 12 because we have monthly payments. So it's 12, and our present value is of course 0 because we have no starting money, and our N is also 0 because we're looking for it. And if you calculate it correctly, our N equals 68.48 months, and we can leave it like this, or we can round it up, so it's 69 months. And it doesn't matter if here there is smaller number than 5, because our person will have exactly $40,000 in 68.48 months, and in 6, if we round it down, in 68 months, our person wouldn't have this amount of money that she would like to have. We have to round it up, so it's 69 months. But in your final exam, you will be exactly asked if you need to give a whole number of months or just leave it like this. And now we have the second problem for higher level, and we have to calculate the monthly interest rate. So not only interest rate, but monthly interest rate. So now we can write all the information that we have. So for sure, time is 5 years times 12, because we have monthly payments. Interest rate, we are looking for it, so it's 0. Present value is 15,000, because we have a loan for 15,000, so we can leave it like this. Then we have PMT, so monthly payments, it's minus 310, and future value is 0, because we want to repay it. And P/Y, it's 12, because we have monthly payments, and C/Y is 12. And we need to calculate interest rate, and if you calculated it correctly, we have 8.81, and it's annual interest rate. But we need to calculate monthly interest rate, so we just need to divide it by months, so 12, and it is 0.73. We can round it to 3 significant figures, so 734%. And that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, you can leave thumbs up and subscription. Yeah, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach me out via comments or my email that is in the description of this video. See you!